Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Entrepreneur TV Middle East. With me is the one only Himanshu. He's the CTO of Al-Futtaim. Welcome to our booth and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. It's a busy day today.
I can imagine. Busy day. But do you think events such as this one are important for people like you? It's important for Al-Futtaim to participate?
Yeah, it is a very important event. We get to know the outlook of how the industry is evolving, how AI is shaping the industries. It's good to connect to a lot of people. You get a lot of insights. Certainly an amazing event for a person like me.
Right, perfect. So tell me, what's new in Al-Futtaim?
Al-Futtaim, there are a lot of things which are new in Al-Futtaim, and it's actually a journey we started a year and a half ago, embracing AI. AI is a transformative force, and how we embrace AI to transform the entire business functions we have across all divisions. We are a large conglomerate. We have automotive, retail, real estate, healthcare, malls, you name a business, we have a business, right? So how can AI shape each one of this, and how can AI help the Al-Futtaim group to move ahead? So we want to use AI everywhere. First of all, it's in front of our customers to be an advisor to our products and services. We want to use AI to enable our employees, our staff, to skill them, support them. And we want to use AI to control, audit, compliance, risks, support functions. So that's how we are planning the use of AI. And in last 1.5 years, what we have done is we have created a org structure which is leading this change. So we have got a chief AI officer and the CTO, which is me.
Nice.
Both of us are leading that change in the organization. We have got a forum of AI champions from the divisions who are working with us to think how they will use AI in their divisions and what would be the roadmap. Now with that going on, we did experiments on a lot of things. How to use an agent to do a certain task, how to use co-pilots, how to use Jules. We experimented for last 6-7 months, and then we figured out what can we do for our customers, for our employees. So I will share one example, which is one of my favorite. We have built an AI advisor. It's a lifestyle advisor. It's part of our Blue Rewards platform. So if you download Blue today, it's already live. You can actually go to the AI advisor and talk to Blue. Now, Blue has thousands of services which Al-Futtaim gives to its customer. How does customer connects to those services? How do you reach out to them and get the best service or promotion out of it? Blue helps you with that. So simple example is, I want to go to Festival City Mall and I'm planning a dinner with my wife.
Right.
The AI advisor will guide you based on your prompts, like I like Italian food, this, that. The second prompt could be, I love off-roading and I want to buy a car. All the cars which are available through the Al-Futtaim brands will be served. You can browse them and then you can book a test drive through that. In fact, you can do commerce through that. So that's one example.
It just helps us save our time at the end of the day, right? Because I feel a lot of people, they look at AI as something that will exchange them, but it's more important to look at it as something that enhances your day and enhances your everyday activities. And this is the perfect way of looking at it. I don't need to think what restaurant to go to. It can help me pick, right? Help me pick and choose. Do you think AI these days is more of a hype or it's a substance?
It's actually how you break it down and implement it. That's what it is about. People are not, if we are able to figure out how you can use this technology, it's certainly not an hype. And we in Al-Futtaim has actually figured out around 140 areas where we can use this tech. Obviously, you have to break it down into a simple solution first and then apply it. People can complain about, I need clean data. Yes, you need clean data, but you may not need the entire data to be cleansed. You may need an area like specific area. You can do it for customer personalization. You can use it to support your legal function. You can use it to support your HR function. And it's a journey. In couple of years, you will be able to use it across. But the foundations have to be set in. And once the foundations are in place, like a data platform, the way you enable agentic AI or Gen AI on top of it, then it's not a hype anymore. And certainly, we have got 8 examples in production. So it's not a hype for us.
Right, amazing. Would you say that, since we do have the Minister of AI here, I always ask this question, would you say that governmental support is absolutely needed? Would you say that it helps you, embrace that AI, let's say, sector here even more? Because when you look at all the other countries, when you fly to Europe, when you fly to the States, when you say AI, people fear it, people don't know of it. Whereas here, it's just so well developed thanks to the government, thanks to just the ideas and the vision that we have. Would you say that that's what drives Al-Futtaim forward when it comes to tech?
Certainly. It's actually, I was just talking to one of my colleagues and friends. We are in UAE and UAE is leading this agenda globally. In fact, UAE had the first AI minister in 2016-17, the youngest minister who was leading this agenda. So they are certainly supportive. When we go to Europe, you're right, there are a lot of laws. Now, I'm not saying UAE is going ahead just without understanding what is the repercussion or how the controls would be in place.
We have the guidelines.
Yes, the guidelines are in place. The country leadership wants this to come in, and the leadership which is in our organization is also embracing it, because they know this is a transformative force which will help them to move much faster and maybe surpass other regions and countries around.
Other regions are just in their comfort zone, I think.
Yes.
They don't want to get out of it. Perfect.
No, they take time to understand. So, but we are lucky. We are able to interpret it
We're very
much
lucky,
faster.
yeah, exactly. I think we're very grateful to be here. One more question for you. Since you're such a prominent leader here in such a huge organization, one of the most important ones in the region, what sort of advice would you give to others that aspire to, have your position one day and lead? What sort of advice would you give to the young people?
Okay, one of the things which I always tell people is that when you are leading a transformation, it's always a team effort. You may be a brilliant coder or maybe an amazing strategist. If you don't collaborate and connect with everyone and define that strategy together and then move together, you won't succeed. So I've met people in CTOs who say I'm smartest guy in the world. It doesn't matter.
Already saying that
yeah.
is
So
a red
unless
flag.
EQ is more important these days for leaders in organizations like us than just technical skills or functional skills. So EQ is very important. Collaboration is super important. Obviously, you have to have the skills to use them wisely. But that's what my advice to anybody who is going to work in an organization like this. You have to understand the nuances. You have to work with people and then lead. And then things get easy.
Right. You need time and you need the effort in order for things to get easy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for today. It was an absolute pleasure speaking to you. And we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.